had back surgery. How did it go?
Yeah. It went very well. The doctor even showed my wife a picture of what the part of the disc he cut out. I unfortunately didn't get to see it.
Oh.
That's a little disappointing. Yeah, and she almost barfed. So it went really well. I woke up in the hospital and I was immediately pain-free. I could tell right away.
So wait, why couldn't they take a picture or show it to you? You couldn't see it after the fact?
Well, I don't know. I was anesthetized, so I was still sleeping, and
right.
he immediately when he was like, oh hey, he emerged from surgery and was like, okay, he's done. He's in the recovery room. It all went well. Hey, check this out, and shoved the phone in her face, and she was like, ugh.
Wow.
Which is it's pretty cool. But I didn't know until I was awake, and he was already probably operating on somebody else, so I didn't get a chance to see it. Maybe I'll try to ask him. I'm seeing him tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, first things first, how serious was the surgery? I mean, was there a chance that this would end your athletic career? I mean, you hear back surgery, that's kind of scary stuff. How serious was it?
Yeah, as far as back surgery goes, I don't think it was the most serious thing, but it certainly wasn't walk in the park either. I basically just had a herniated disc, and it was, I guess, pretty herniated. I don't know if you wanted to call it ruptured or whatever, but it was explained to me that the disc had herniated and it was pushing on a nerve, and that was pretty much the source of all my troubles.
Wow. Is this something that you had been dealing with for years? Have you had back problems in the past? Was it something that was aggravated doing something in particular? How long has this been an issue?
It's been an issue for a very long time.
Really?
I just chalked it up to, I have a bad back. I wonder how that could have happened. And for the longest time, I've been doing regularly routine acupuncture, massage, chiro. I bought an inversion table. I bought a TENS unit. You name it, any kind of therapy I could possibly do, I was doing it. And it eventually just got even worse, and it got so bad that I went in one day to roll. I was in my gi. It was we were drilling, doing I think triangle chokes, and every time I had a triangle locked up on me, I would feel felt this odd pressure in my hip. So that's when I was like, something's wrong here. So we aggressively tried to figure out what it was after that.
And you said that you have an appointment tomorrow with your doctor. What is this to clear you? Are you close to 100% as far as how you're feeling? What's this for?
I think this is just a routine. I'll be 6 weeks post-op on Wednesday, so I think that's just kind of how the schedule goes. I'll see him tomorrow. I talked to him extensively on the phone yesterday to go over a whole bunch of stuff, asking me how I was feeling and everything else. It doesn't sound like he's really clearing me 100%, but it's also more or less on me and how I feel, because everybody recuperates at a different rate. Mm-hmm. The biggest thing he doesn't want me to do is, jump into the deep end of the pool, so to speak, and re-injure it. I guess they tell you all the statistics of 10% of people wind up, re-herniating the same disc and all that. And he just wants to make sure it's is completely scarred over and as healed as it's possibly going to get before I start doing like wrestling and grappling and stuff like that, where there's a chance I get taken down and I fall awkwardly on it, stuff like that. But I took it upon myself. I always try to go above and beyond, and I try to push it a little bit more. I've been biking like a maniac. I do what I can, and I push it, but I'm not trying to push this one too much, because I think it's your back. It's a pretty serious thing, but I've been staying in shape.
And this time I don't want to talk about the haters, Twitter, all that stuff, because we've exhausted that. But the fact that now the narrative has become like, will he fight? Not when will you fight? People questioning, will you fight? Do you internalize any of that? Do you use that as motivation? Do you listen to any of that anymore?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the kind of guy that focuses on positive stuff, because when you're alone and you're in your own thoughts, you can drive yourself crazy listening to the negative. But yeah, the negative stuff, the haters, that drives me. Proving people wrong is something I've done my entire life, and not only I think I'm good at it, it's fun. When you get people that say, "Oh, you can't do that," and I think it's more indicative. It's less about me, and it's more about their own insecurities. You know, I really just want to show everybody like the positive side of it. Like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, we can do this. And, you know, it's for every kid out there that's ever been told, no, you can't do something, and then they actually listen to that and they believe it. You know, I've never been one that's believed it. More oftentimes than not, somebody tells me I can't do something, that makes me want to do it even more. But I also realize that when it's coming from a figure of authority, a parent, teacher, or something like that, that can be really discouraging to kids, you know, or even grown-ups, even grown-ass people. You know, so if anything, if anybody can take anything away from it is, hey, we all die. It's going to happen to all of us, you know, and before that happens, just make sure you do everything you possibly can to make sure your life is, is meaningful and fun.